Hello students, welcome to another session of this inverse trigonometric functions. In this session, we will be dealing with principal value of inverse trigonometric functions. So what do you mean by principal value of inverse trigonometric function? Let us understand. See here, the value of an inverse trigonometric function which lies in the range of principal branch is called principal value. For example, see here, suppose if I take a branch of principal branch of sine inverse, that is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. It is the branch of, it is principal branch of sine inverse. Okay, so any value which belongs to this interval. Okay, so any value that belongs to in this interval is called the principal value of sine inverse. For example, the value of sine inverse 1 by 2. Sine inverse 1 by 2 is 30 degree, that is pi by 6. Okay, so this value belongs to this interval. So this is called principal branch, that's principal value of sine inverse 1 by 2. So principal value of any inverse trigonometric function means it is the value that lies in the principal branch of respective inverse trigonometric function. Okay, so it is very essential to know that principal branch of every inverse trigonometric function. So that is why you have to remember this. Okay, look at this. The principal branch of sine inverse is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Similarly, principal branch of cos inverse x is 0 to pi, closed interval 0 to pi, must be known to you, otherwise it is very tough. Principal branch of tan inverse x is open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, must be known to you. Principal branch of cot inverse x is open interval 0 to pi. Principal branch of cosec inverse x is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 closed interval, and in which you have to subtract 0, means set of all non-zero values in this interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Similarly, principal branch of cot inverse is, it's a closed interval 0 to pi except pi by 2. Okay, from this interval you have to remove this pi by 2. So this must be known to you. Okay, so we will have examples on this. Exercise 2.1 we will be solving completely in this session. Okay, so here is the first question. Exercise 2.1, find the principal value of sine inverse minus 1 by 2. Okay, so whenever you will have sine inverse, cos inverse inside minus, then you have to go for the properties. So let me write that property, what you know that. Okay, so we know that please go on writing. We know that sine inverse of minus x. Okay, if you know, you tell me. Sine inverse of minus x is, I have proved it, minus sine inverse x. Okay, so using this property, so we want the value of sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. Okay, now sine inverse of minus 1 by 2, I can write minus of sine inverse 1 by 2. Okay, using this property. Now tell me what is the value of this minus as it is. So sine inverse of 1 by 2. Okay, so for what angle sine is 1 by 2? it is for 30 degree, that is pi by 6. Okay, so better you note down this. I told you in the very beginning, you must know trigonometric ratios of all the standard angles. Okay, so sine of pi by 6 is 1 by 2, which implies pi by 6 is the value of sine inverse 1 by 2. Okay, and you can check that this is in the principal branch of sine inverse. Okay, what is the principal branch of sine inverse? It is the closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, so therefore minus pi by 6 is the principal value of this sine inverse minus 1 by 2. Okay, similarly we will have next example, this. Find the principal branch of cos inverse of root 3 by 2. Okay, so directly you can write, because there is no minus inside. So cos inverse of root 3 by 2 is what? For what angle cos is root 3 by 2? It is for 30 degree. So you can write pi by 6 directly, because cos of pi by 6 is root 3 by 2. Okay, so definitely it belongs to the principal branch of cos inverse. What is the principal branch of cos inverse? It is closed interval 0 to pi. Okay, so only thing is that if you have inside minus, you take care, or you have to use the properties of inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, now similarly here one, find the principal value of cosec inverse 2. So straight away you can write. Okay, so for what angle cosec is 2? We know that cosec 30 degree, that is pi by 6. Cosec pi by 6 is, it is 2. So this implies cosec inverse of 2 is pi by 6. Okay, so and also you have to confirm that whether it is in the principal branch of cosec inverse. So what is the principal branch of cosec inverse? It is this interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 minus 0. Okay, so this pi by 6 is within this interval. Okay, so this is the principal value of cosec inverse 2. Okay, so let's have question number 4. Find the principal value of tan inverse of minus root 3. Okay, tan inverse of minus root 3 is there. So use the property. So we know that tan inverse of minus x. Tan inverse of minus x is, it is minus tan inverse x. Okay, so similarly using this property, therefore tan inverse of minus root 3 must be written as minus tan inverse of root 3. I hope you are getting. Okay, so now tell me, minus as it is, for what angle tan is root 3? Okay, so for 60 degree tan is root 3, so I can write it as pi by 3, or you can write 60 degree. And also you can tell me whether it is in the principal branch of tan inverse. What is the principal branch of tan inverse? It is open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, in this way you have to confirm after finding your value whether it belongs to the principal branch of corresponding function. Okay, so I hope you are all getting. Let's have another example. Question number 5. Find the principal value of tan inverse of minus 1. Okay, so in the same way, tan inverse of minus 1, how will you write? Tan inverse of minus 1 can be written as minus of tan inverse 1. As I explained earlier, tan inverse of minus x is minus tan inverse x. Okay, so minus comes outside. So which is equals to, now tell me for what angle tan is 1 and 45 degree. So you can write tan inverse of 1 is pi by 4. Okay, again you can confirm that whether it is in the principal branch of tan inverse. Exactly, principal branch of tan inverse is open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay, so this minus 45 degrees in this interval. Okay, let's have another example. Find the principal value of sec inverse 2 by 3. No negative sign, so directly you can write. So we know that. Can you tell me for what angle sec is 2 by 3? We know that sec of 30 degree, that is pi by 6, is 2 by root 3. This is known to you. Okay, sec of 30 degrees 2 by root 3. Therefore, it implies sec inverse of 2 by root 3 is pi by 6. Okay, and you must check what it is or whether it belongs to principal branch of sec inverse. Principal branch of sec inverse is what? It is this 0 to pi minus pi by 2. Okay, so clearly this is 30 degree and this belongs to this interval. So this is how you can find principal value of given inverse trigonometric function. Okay, so let's have another example. This is question number 7. Find the principal value of sec inverse minus 2 by root 3. So minus is there, so go for the property. Okay, so we know that sec inverse of minus x. Can you tell me what is sec inverse of minus x? It is pi minus sec inverse of x. Okay, so using this sec inverse of what we want, minus 2 by root 3. Sec inverse of minus 2 by root 3 can be written as pi minus sec inverse of 2 by root 3 using this property. Okay, so now you can write it is pi minus what is the principal value of sec inverse 2 by root 3? It is 30 degree, that is pi by 6. Okay, as I told earlier, sec inverse of 2 by root 3 is pi by 6. Now take LCM. 6 into pi, 6 pi minus pi by 6. So you will get 5 pi by 6. Okay, so definitely this is 150 degree. If you calculate this, okay, pi by 6 is 30 degree, 35 is a 150, and that definitely belongs to the principal branch of sec. What is that? It is this. Principal branch of sec is this interval 0 to pi minus pi by 2. Okay, so definitely this is the value of your given sec inverse. Okay, let's have another example. Cot inverse of minus 1 by root 3. So again, cot inverse of minus x property we need to use. Okay, so we know what is, we know that cot inverse of minus x is, it is pi minus cot inverse x. This property is known to you. Okay, so using this property, cot inverse of minus 1 by root 3 can be written as, it is pi minus cot inverse of 1 by root 3. Okay, so which is equals to pi minus, now tell me what is the principal value of cot inverse 1 by root 3. Directly you can write. Okay, for what angle cot is 1 by root 3? Can you? It is for 60 degree. So it is pi by 3. Cot inverse of 1 by root 3 is pi by 3. If you refer the table, you will get. Take LCM. LCM is 3. So 3 into pi minus pi, and you will get 2 pi by 3. Okay, and definitely it belongs to the principal branch of cot inverse. What is the principal branch of cot inverse? It is open interval 0 to pi. Okay, you can check it out, because pi by 3 is 60 degrees, 62 is a 120. So definitely 120 is within this interval 0 to pi. Okay, so I hope you are all getting. Let's have another example. This one. Find the principal value of cot inverse of root 3. Okay, so directly you can write, because there is no negative inside. So cot inverse of root 3 is what? For what angle cot is root 3 means? For 30 degree. So you can write it is pi by 6. Okay, because why? Because cot of pi by 6 is root 3. You can give this reason, and clearly you can check that this is within the range or within the principal branch of cot inverse, that is open interval 0 to 1. Very easily you can find the values when you have basic concepts clear. Okay, let's have another example. Find the principal value of cosec inverse minus root 2. Okay, so again you have minus out here, so use the property. So we know that cosec inverse of minus x is, it is minus cosec inverse x. Okay, that we have studied. So using this, so cosec inverse of minus root t is nothing but, it is minus cosec inverse of root 2. Okay, now tell me, okay, so what is the value of this cosec inverse root 2, just minus as it is. So for what angle cosec is 1, that is root 2 means for 45 degree. So I can write it as minus pi by 4. And clearly you can check that this belongs to the principal branch of cosec inverse. So what is the principle of cosec inverse? It is this interval, that is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 minus 0. Okay, so clearly this is minus 45 degree. It falls in this interval. Fine. Okay. So here is 11th question. Find the value of tan inverse 1, cos inverse minus 1 by 2, sin inverse minus 1 by 2. Okay, so you can directly write for tan inverse as a pi by 4. So tan inverse 1 is, directly you can write pi by 4 plus, okay, for cos inverse of minus x, cos inverse of minus x is what? You know this. Cos inverse of minus x can be written as pi minus cos inverse x. Okay, so like I write it as pi minus cos inverse of 1 by 2, and sin inverse of minus x is minus sin inverse x. So I can write minus of sin inverse of 1 by 2. I will write. Okay, sin inverse of minus x is minus comes outside. Okay. Now you can substitute the values. Pi by 4, this pi as it is, minus, okay, cos inverse of 1 by 2. Tell me for what angle cos is 1 by 2. It is for 60 degree. So I can write it as pi by 3. Pi by 3 means 60 degree. Minus sin inverse of 1 by 2 is 30 degree. That is pi by 6. Okay. So now you have to simplify this. So take LCM. LCM is 12. Okay. 4, 3, 6. LCM is 12. So multiply it by 3. So 3 pi. Here no denominator means multiply by 12. 12 pi. 3 4s are 12. So multiply by 4 here. And here 6 2s are 12 means multiplied by 2. Okay. Now simplify this. So how much you will get? You will get 9 pi by 12. Okay. Add this 15 pi minus 6. 15 minus 6 is 9 pi by 12. So further you can simplify it. This is 3 pi by 4. Okay, so 3 3s are 3 4s are. You can cancel. So this is your required value. Let's have another example. This. Find the value of sin inverse of root 3 by 2 plus 3 cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus tan inverse 1. Okay. So inside all are positive. So directly you can write. So sin inverse of root 3 by 2, it is for 60 degree, that is pi by 3, plus 3 into cos inverse of 1 by 2 is again 60 degree, that is pi by 3, because cos of 60 degrees, cos of 60 degrees 1 by 2. Tan inverse 1 is 45 degree, that's pi by 4. Okay. Now take LCM as 12. So multiplied by 4, 4 pi, multiplied by 4, it is 12 pi, and multiplied by 3, 3 pi. So add 16 plus 3 is 19 pi by 12 is the answer. Okay, so I hope you all are getting this. So very simple examples are there. look at this again. Okay, so find the value of cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus sin inverse of 1 by 2. So straightforward, what is the value of cos inverse 1 by 2? It is pi by 3, 60 degree. What is the value of sin inverse of 1 by 2? Is 30 degree, that is pi by 6. So add them. 6 is the LCM, multiplied by 2, it is 2 pi plus pi, and you will get 3 pi by 6, and which is your pi by 2. Okay, either you can calculate like this, otherwise you can calculate here only. Pi by 3 60, this is 30, 60 plus 3 is 90 degree also you can write. So this is the required value of given problem. Let's have another example, that is find the value of tan inverse of root 3 minus sec inverse of minus 2. Okay, so for tan inverse of root 3 you can write directly, it is a pi by 3, because for 60 degree tan is root 3. And in case of sec inverse we have minus inside, so you need to use the property of sec inverse of minus x, that is this. Okay, because let me write that, you note down this, because sec inverse of minus x is, it is pi minus sec inverse x. Okay, so I have used that property here. So now you can write it as a pi by 3, this minus pi as it is, minus into minus plus, and tell me sec inverse of root 2, sec inverse of 2. Okay, so for what angle sec inverse is 2 means it is for 60 degree. So I can write pi by 3. Okay, now you can write pi by 3 is 1, 60, 60, 120, 120 minus 8 is, you can write 60 degree, or you can write in this fashion. Take LCM as 3, pi minus 3 pi plus pi. Okay, you will get minus 60. So pi, 2 pi minus 3 pi. You can write it as 2 pi minus 3 pi by 3, and that gives you minus pi by 3, which is minus 60 degree. Okay, so this is how you can find the principal values of given trigonometric, inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, so I hope you are following. So let's take this as a homework, or let me do it. So here is the example. Tell me, find the principal value of cot inverse of minus 1 by root 3. Cot inverse of minus 1 by root 3. Okay, hint is, how do you write it? It's a pi minus cot inverse of 1 by root 3, and which is pi minus, okay, for what angle cot inverse is 1 by root 3? It is for 60 degree. So pi by 3 you can write, and simplify it. 3 pi minus pi by 3, that gives you 2 pi by 3. Okay, so this you have to work out. So this is all about your finding principal values. So we will meet in the next session with few more properties of inverse trigonometric functions. So till then, Take care, and if you are new to my channel, then don't forget to subscribe. Okay.